our segment of the
California trip.
Yes. So today we're gonna share how it was to actually stay there for a couple of days in San Francisco and work, and
like what are the spots to go and what not to do.
Yeah, some places that you can hit after 5 once you're done with work, and also just a final wrap up of the trip.
Yeah.
So
let's get started and stay tuned.
Yep. So here we are in our hotel room. They had a really nice area to sit and work at.
Yeah.
And after work, we would typically go out. Our hotel was near this Central Plaza. And it was always a nice treat to walk out and see this.
And you see there's a Nagakeetan happening here.
Yeah, this particular day that we happened to go here, there was a Nagakeetan, which was quite a surprise.
Sorry, auntie pose बनवा के photo खिंचवा रही है.
I really wanted a photo at that entrance door, but it was always occupied for the time that we were there. Let's go explore the city a little bit more.
Like typically after 5, like we used to go after 5, and like the streets were crowded that time because most of the people, they were heading back to their home. Like all the spots were occupied or the restaurants are full. And like by the time it gets dark, you won't see anyone walking.
Yeah. This is a cool little plaza that we stumbled upon while walking to a place where we could eat.
Okay. And the reason I'm wearing a mask because SFO stinks.
It smells bad. It smells
It's
terrible.
not because of COVID, it's because of the smell. So it's the architecture or like the layout of the city is just like Seattle. So it's hills.
I wouldn't say it's just like Seattle. It's very different, especially the architecture.
Architecture, no, but the hills are. Some areas are like just Seattle.
I feel like San Francisco's hills are more dramatic than ours. Food. Where was this?
I don't remember the place. Just enjoy the meal.
This was
the best aloo tikki that we have had.
Yes, it definitely was up there. So another day at work. This was our view from the hotel room that we were staying at.
The hotel room was really good and the hotel wasn't all very good.
But we didn't like the location of it. It was just surrounded by encampments. But we would just leave that area after work and enjoy other parts of the city that were better. I still can't get over how different.
Like some areas of San Francisco, they just give a resemble of New York or Chicago downtown.
Minus the hills.
Yeah.
And we really ended up enjoying California
Pizza. Like we went to this food chain in LA.
Yeah.
Like in Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
And then we found the same pizza house here. And I'm like, yeah, let's eat there.
And after eating, you gotta digest all that food. So let's go up this hill.
Yep. We sat at this one. They're really cool.
Just look at how steep that hill is. Everywhere you go, it's all uphill. Climbing hill after hill after hill to get to another hill that we want to see. So stay tuned. We'll take you guys there shortly. And another thing to note about San Francisco, even if you go during the summer, like we went in June, so
it was cold.
It was cold. The wind just really gets to you. You always need to have some sort of sweater on.
You can see downhill. That's a beautiful church.
Yeah, look at that gate. It's Italian town, right?
Yeah.
Little Italy.
Little Italy.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
And we went to this coffee place and we got this. Like, I can't explain the size of the cups in which we had coffee, and people were staring at us.
So here's the coffee place. We had heard a lot about it, so we were like, okay, let's go check it out. And indeed, it was very good, but the size of the cups were just a bit on the ridiculous side. Here, you'll see it here.
Here you see.
It's ginormous. What did you get?
Cafe mocha.
And what did I get?
Why cafe mocha? It's like you can serve 3 people
In that
from one cup. Yeah.
And on our way back from there, we walked through Chinatown. It's a lot bigger than our Chinatown here.
Yeah.
And San Francisco has a lot of plazas in comparison to Seattle, I believe. A lot of places to gather and hang out. I would say Seattle has a lot more parks, like green spaces where people can chill, like on the grass and stuff, but nothing like this. Look at these houses, they're so beautiful. And you're never too far away from water. You'll see it whether you go in one direction or the other. Okay, so here's pasta place that we had on our list of places to check out. We ended up going, and beautiful presentation. They're making pasta in front of you and whatnot, but the food itself was so gross.
Yep.
We ended up going to this Indian restaurant afterwards just to get a better taste in our mouth. Another day after work. Where are we headed today?
Another restaurant.
Yep. And after that, we'll hit up this neighborhood that leads to the Golden Gate Park, which is a little misleading. It's not the park that's closest to the Golden Gate Bridge. It's a ginormous park that's a bit further away from the bridge.
Yep. and we took bicycles.
Oh yeah, that was beautiful. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to cover the park.
Yeah.
It's huge.
The park has a look, or like it ends to the beach.
Yeah. So it starts on the city side. It's long and rectangular, and the other end of it just hits the beach. Let's go. And there's the special pathway for bikers, so we end up seeing a lot of people on bikes. And that museum that's built in there. So here's how we actually recorded the video here. Mike had the camera mounted on the bike. The rose garden. You gonna get me roses? Are you gonna get kicked out of the park for picking the roses?
Yep.
The vegetation in this area is gorgeous. We saw a few waterfalls and very beautiful gardens and everything.
And you guys can see something hazy there. That's the water.
Yeah, we're almost there.
The Pacific.
And the trees look so alien here.
Yep. The vegetation is like that. Green.
Here we go. At the water now.
Yep.
And that beach was just full of people. People were playing volleyball,
sea surfing.
Yeah, we saw a lot of surfers out. And it's so nice to see the waves crashing on this shore. The sound is also very peaceful. And here are the ruins of an ancient bath. I wouldn't call it ancient, old, I guess. There used to be a nice facility here a long time ago.
So it's quite a hike.
Yeah.
There.
We're gonna go all the way past those trees.
Mm-hmm.
But the winding path doesn't feel too much of a stretch.
Yeah, like, but one thing to notice, like, there are mosquitoes.
Oh, no.
Like, the water in SFO is quite stinky because of the algae, and like it causes mosquitoes in the area nearby.
Mm-hmm. But that doesn't stop people like us from going there.
Yep.
So after that long hike, we went to this Rose Indian restaurant.
Yep. It was really good.
Yeah.
And Aman got a gluten-free garlic naan.
Oh yeah. I definitely needed that before our long flight back.
Yep. So here we are landing in Seattle. Landing back in Seattle.
Great to be back home. So guys, thank you so much for following us through our journey in California. So as we noted in the beginning, this is our last segment of the California trip. And next week we will be sharing with you guys our new place. So we'll show you guys around the building that we just recently moved into
and planning for a new trip.
Yeah, which is going to be a surprise. So stay tuned for that, and we will see you back real soon.
Do hit the like and subscribe button. Bye-bye.
Bye.